how do you build a brand with online marketing? So that's what we're going to be talking about today in this video, how you can build your brand, a profitable brand, because we know that building a business, growing a business, starting and even scaling a business starts with branding. So if that is something you're interested in and trying to find out, how can you build a profitable brand for your business with online marketing, keep watching. So hello, awesome people. Today I want to talk about how you can build a profitable brand for your business so that you can attract your ideal clients, build a business that will bring in revenue so you can create and live a life that you want. So today I am very excited because this video is sponsored by our awesome partners over at i3 Technologies, and I am here with my awesome Dynamo whiteboard. So let's dive in. So today I want to talk about a few things. I want to talk about the 4 steps for starting out if you want to build your brand. All right, so I am loving my new Dynamo board because this just saves me so much time. I mean, it's just wonderful. I can bring up my website, I can bring up browsers. There's so much I can do, but today I'm just going to do a little teaching video for you today. So when I think about building my brand, I think about 4 C's, okay? And I like to call this the path to profits, okay? Because there is a path to profits. And I've been teaching social media, branding, online marketing since 2015. And I've realized with the ups and the downs and the challenges and the struggles I've had, even the failures, I've realized that there is a path to profit. So it starts somewhere, and most of the time we always start at ground zero. So if you ever feel like you're discouraged or you're trying to do things and nothing's happening, or you're like, I'm just throwing my hands up because I can't grow this business, believe me, I've been there, I've done that. But there is a path. If you keep on going and you have a system and a winning mindset, you will get to the profits, okay? So I've created what has been working for me and my clients for years. I've created the path to profits based on my own experience, okay? So I like to say there are 4 C's to the path to profits. And the first C is going to be we want to clarify this, our message. The second C is create. The third C is connect. And the last one is we definitely want to close, right? So the last one is close. And I want to talk about these 4 C's. So I hope you have your pen and your paper. We're talking about building your brand so that you can grow your business. And I like to say, if you build your brand, you build your bank account. So let's talk about these 4 C's because you're busy, you have a lot going on, and you just want a system that works. And I always tell people there are 2 things that we need to be successful. Now, we need some other things, but these 2 for sure. We need a winning mindset, and we need a proven system that works. And this system works. So let's talk about clarify first. So I'm going to get rid of all of this. Isn't this cool? My Dynamo board. I want to talk about clarify. All right. So the first thing is we have to clarify our message, because if people don't know what we do, or if people don't know how we help them, they can't resonate with us. And when they don't resonate with us, they won't follow us. And when they won't follow us, we can't build our business. So when we're talking about building a brand, and this comes way before getting online on Facebook or LinkedIn or Instagram, you have to determine your brand identity. Okay, and I like to say that this is basically the thinking part and the writing down part, the brand identity. So clarify. When I say clarify, you want to clarify your message. In other words, what do you want to be known for in the marketplace? Who do you want to serve? What results will you get for those people? And how do you do it? Okay, so let me give you a formula that I use to Isn't that cool? Formula that I use to clarify my message and that I teach my clients. So, and this is a great formula. You can either say, you can say I, or you can say we, whatever you want to say. And then I like to say a verb. Okay, you can say we work with, or we empower, or we partner with. And so for me, I like to say I empower. Sometimes I say we. And then the next thing, the next part to clarifying your message is your audience. Okay, now you don't want to try to serve everyone, because when you try to serve everyone, you serve no one. So my two audiences that over time I realize that I'm serving would be, I'm going to say entrepreneurs and small business owners. These are my two audiences. Okay, we're talking about a formula for clarifying your message. And when you get this formula together, this is called a transformation statement. We want this to be the foundation of your total brand. Okay, so I empower, here's your verb, your audience to do what? What results do they want? I empower entrepreneurs and small business owners to, and this is what I do every day, increase their impact and income. Okay, so you want to put the results. Okay, what do? These are the results to increase their impact and their income. Now, what method are you going to use for them to get these results? Okay, what method are you going to use for them to get these results? And so the method that I use is through online marketing. Okay, so in other words, this is how you clarify your message with a transformation statement. All right, and so of course there's so many other parts to it, but this is a great start, a great foundation. So when you get your transformation statement or your value proposition statement, you want to put it everywhere. Okay, you want it to be clear and in plain language. All right, you don't want jargony or business language, things that people don't use in their head. All right, so here's a great message that I've clarified: empower entrepreneurs and small business owners to increase their impact and income through online marketing. And it's just that simple. And then you put it everywhere. You put it on your website, you put it on your landing page, you put it on your LinkedIn, you put it on your Facebook. And then everything you do should revolve around this transformation statement. What have you done? You have clarified your message to your ideal audience. They know who you are, what you do for them, and what results they're going to get and how you do it. You see? And so I'm going to erase this here. You might decide to have a title. Okay, for me, I might say online marketing strategist, right, and leadership coach. All right. And so you want to think about, what do you want to be known for in the marketplace? I teach online marketing, and I also teach leadership skills, because to grow a business and to have a successful business, you want to be an awesome leader. And so they go together. Leadership and business goes together, dealing with confidence and resilience and communication. So that is something that I want to be known for in the marketplace. So you want to think about, what do you want to be known for in the marketplace? So that's the first C. So let's talk about the second C. Okay, create. Hope you have your pen and your paper, you're jotting these things down. So when we talk about create, we're talking about content, because the way to build a brand is through valuable content. So you have to create content that is valuable. Okay, it is helpful, right? You want to create content that is educational. Sometimes if you want to do something entertain, you can do content that entertains. I like to say content that connects. Okay, behind the scenes type content. So when we talk about create, we want to create content that will attract our ideal audience. And that is something that sometimes people have a hard time with, because before the pandemic, you know, it used to be a lot of business jargon and long emails, and you know, it was just a lot. but things have changed. And so people want to see you be authentic. They want plain, simple language. In other words, what can your product or what can your service do to help them in their lives? That's it. And so when you are creating content, the good thing about it is you can just be you. You can create content that's valuable. Does this help someone in their business or their lives? That's helpful? Did you give tips or insights or strategy? Educational? Did you teach something like I'm doing right here? Entertain? Did you, maybe you want to give something, let people know, about your hobbies or your travels or things like that, or connect. And I talk about content that connects. That's behind the scenes. Let people know what you do as a business owner behind the scenes. Let them see your workplace. Let them see your space. Let them see your thinking time. So this type of content is what you want to create to attract your ideal client as you're building a brand. And so now it gets to be really easy, because these are things that you will do from your industry. These are things that you don't have to think about, well, what do I say, or where do I go find something deep and difficult. You don't need that. And AI now, which is, I like ChatGPT, I like Jasper, I use ChatGPT, I use Jasper. All of these AI tools will help you also create content. And so when you go to create content, you don't have to create a lot of content. You can create one piece of content, okay? And you can put that content everywhere. It can go on your social media, it can go in your email, it can go if you have a blog, it can go if you're doing a live, if you have a podcast, same piece of content. So if I created a piece of content that says, how do you build a profitable brand with online marketing so you can grow your business, well, then I can come up with this content, and then when I do, I can put it on all of these platforms at once. Now, you don't want to do everything, and overwhelm yourself, but you can use your content, whereas you create a piece of content and you can use it everywhere. Now, I like to tell people, you can come up with, for a month, if you're busy, okay, you're busy, 4 subjects. And each subject, you can use it 1 subject a week, okay? So let's say here you come up with, and I'm a leadership coach, I might have something, how to be an effective leader, okay? So this could be my content topic for a week, and I like a 3-day plan, okay? You only need to be online 3 days. You're busy, you're doing other things. So I can take different parts of this and I can use this for 1 week, okay? Different things that deals with leadership. Now, I can have a piece of content that talks about growing your email list, okay? And that can be for 1 week. And I can talk about lead magnets, or I can talk about call to actions, or I can talk about subject lines. So I can talk about email and the email list, and that can be one of my subjects for the week. You don't need to do but a 3-day plan, right? Email marketing 1 day, social media 3 days. Now, in this one, I can do it behind the scenes, okay? And I can talk about my planning and my time management and my thinking time, okay? Because I always have this, and as a business owner, you want that because you can get ideas. And so this can be one of my themes for the week: planning and thinking and time management. And so now I have one piece of content that I can use, and use it in different ways for the entire week, the 3 days where I'm using for my online presence. And then lastly, I can do like tips. I can do something educational on content, okay? Creating content. I can do a live video or whatever. So now I have 4 pieces of content, and that's it for the month. So you don't have to try to come up with so much content. Okay, so that is the second C. So the third C is connect. All right. And people say, I want you to build relationships. I want you to comment. All right. I want you to DM. I want you to connect on LinkedIn. People tell me, Marsha, I'm posting and nothing's happening. Well, social media is not a one-way street. You have to connect also. So when you have your online marketing strategy and you're posting to your social media, you're sending email, you want to make sure it's two-way street. You want to connect. Okay, if you're on LinkedIn or you're on Instagram or whatever, you want to make sure you're building relationships. Comment on 5 people's posts that day. Pick 5 people and give some really good comment. DM people. You can direct message them in LinkedIn. You can direct message them in Instagram. Pick 5 people. Connect. Go to their pages. Look to see what's on there. Mention how you like something on their pages. You want to build relationships, connect, and then eventually you can email people. So this is how we really build our brand, because people want to do business with people, and just posting and putting content out there is not going to build your brand. You want to build relationships. You want to make connections. You want to humanize your brand, humanize yourself. People like to do business with people they know, they like, and they trust. So you want to have what I call an engagement strategy. And I say it may be 10 to 15 minutes. You can be on your sofa. You can be anywhere. 10 to 15 minutes each of your 3 days. If you have a 3-day plan, 10 to 15 minutes where you are connecting. Connect with 5 followers who are already following you. Connect with 5 new ones. And so if you do that 3 days and you do 10 every day, you're connecting with 30 new people a week. And people think they need thousands of followers to build a brand and make money online. And you do not need thousands of followers. You just need loyal fans, and you can build them up every week. This is not a difficult strategy to build a brand with online marketing. And if you're really busy, which I'm sure you are, this is a great plan for busy entrepreneurs and business owners. All right, so let's go to our last C. And we definitely want to do this, right? Our last C is close. So what if you are really building a strategy? You know your brand statement now. You know what you do. You know who you want to be known as, who you're serving, the results that they get. You're creating content that's attracting your audience. They resonate with what you're saying. They like your content. It's helpful to them. It's valuable to them. And then you're connecting with your engagement strategy each week. Well, then lastly, you want to know, because now you've taken them down the sales funnel. It's a sales funnel. And the beginning of the funnel starts with people get to know you, or they discover you, right? And you have a lead magnet, something that you give away for a value for free, and they give you their email. And then you want to nurture and take care of people's email and send them valuable information each week. Service before sales. We don't want to just sell. And so now you're taking people down a funnel, a sales funnel. I call it a client attraction and conversion funnel. And they've been attracted to you and your content. They give you their email. You send an email once a week, and it's down to earth language. It's valuable. It's conversation like you're at Starbucks. And so now you're taking them down the funnel every week, and they're like, I like this person. I know this person. They're consistent. I trust this person. Now it's time to close. People buy from people they trust. And so now you need closing strategies. And I like to tell people that the best closing strategies deal with conversations. Okay, so you may have a discovery call, all right, or a clarity call, or an information call, whatever you want to call it. And so you're having conversations, because conversations equals cash. Liz J. Simpson said that, and I love that statement. So you're having conversations. So you may get on a discovery call because now you nurtured this person and you're bringing them down the funnel. It's very hard to sell people to people when you just met them. Okay, you don't want to, you can't, it's very hard. People don't buy like that. You have to take them down a funnel week after week after week. Sometimes it takes people a month to buy from you, 3 months, 6 months. But if you're consistent and they come to trust you, then they'll get on a call with you. And then that's when you can find out what their struggles are, what their pain points are, what's been keeping them up at night. And then you can let them know ways that you can help them get rid of that problem with a discovery call, a clarity call. Maybe they don't know about your product, and maybe you need to let them get some clarity on your product. Or maybe they just want an information call about you and your services, your products, or your company. So this is how we take people down the funnel to become a client. So as we wrap up the 4 C's, this is a proven system that works, okay? It is the path to profits, and it works, okay? Clarify, create, connect, and close. Clarify your message and people will be attracted to what you do. Create great content and people will stay. They're interested and they're coming down your funnel. Connect with people. Now people get to know you. You humanize your brand. They get to like you. And then close. They're ready. They trust you. And so if your product or your services is what they need to get rid of their struggles, their pain points, and stop them from staying up at night, then they will become a client. So I hope that this video has helped you. We want to thank our friends over at i3 Technologies. We want to thank them for sponsoring this video with the Dynamo board. And if you are interested in thinking like, wow, where can I get that for my training or my presentations or my business or my hub teams, where can I get that? I will put a link in the description below so that you can check out the Dynamo whiteboard for you and your business. So don't forget, and I hope you will subscribe to our channel because we give great tips and tools and strategies on this channel to help you build your brand, grow your business, and make more money. Don't forget, until next time, the secret sauce to your success is you.